up, YouTube boxing family? It is K right here. I'm back at it with another good video for you guys today, and yeah, let's get right back into it. Yeah, so we got this really good fight. This is on January 20th. I'm not too sure if this is a confirmed card, but I do know that you have rising, up and coming boxing talent, Atif Oberlton, going up against I think his name is Brusov, right? Brusov. Yeah, look, I'll take a look at his name for you guys, but Brusov, he's a decent fighter. I think I've heard of his name before in the past, but yeah, Artem Brusov. He's a Russian guy. He's a decent talent. He's 31 years old, 6 feet, fights out of Fort Lauderdale, out in Florida, and yeah, he has a pretty good style. Haven't seen too much out of him, but yeah, you got Atif Oberlton. He's an up-and-coming light heavyweight, already top 100, which is very interesting. But I think he's gonna get a title very soon if he continues to succeeding in these fights. He has a pretty good management from what I hear. I know Marshall Kaufman, that's his current promoter. He's actually a very good promoter. A lot of people don't give him the credit that he has, but yeah, I think he's being moved correctly. These opponents that he has are just good opponents for him to just slowly get experience, and especially with him fighting at 175. This is like not really that heavy in talent of a division. Like obviously, anybody could beat you in this division, because there are some very good fighters on this list, and yeah, it's gonna be interesting, to see where they're gonna be in their careers. As far as who's really gonna be here at the very end of the tunnel, yeah, you got some really good, decent fighters here. I think when it comes down to it, I think the level of talent will definitely be the American talent over, I'd probably say, a lot of these European fighters, because I don't know too many of these guys, and I don't really look at them to be good, but you got Dante Benjamin. He's definitely getting up there. I think he's gonna end up becoming a very good fighter in his division. You have who else? I mean, you got Hakeem Lopez, but I don't think he's going to scale. I mean, he'll very well probably make some good appearances and big fights, but I mean, who knows? That's all up to him, and I think it's gonna show if he's gonna be good. I mean, you got some good, decent fighters here. I mean, you got Khalil Coe, you got Brian Castillo. He's a decent fighter, Dominican guy. I know that. Yeah, Brian Castillo, right? Yeah. Like, I've seen this guy fight before. I think I've seen him fight. Didn't he get? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not thinking about that guy. Yeah, I was thinking this guy got knocked out in the past, but no, that's a different dude. But yeah, you got you got some good fighters here. You got you got Richard Van Sicklen. He's not like the best fighter, but that's a good, decent fighter. You got Khalil Coe, the big stepper. He's a good ass fighter. You got Steven Nelson that just recently came back. Like, I'm not too surprised of his performance. Like, I mean, he knocked out his recent opponent with James Ballard. So James Ballard, he ain't shit, and I don't think you know, he's that good of a fighter. So yeah, I mean, it's just all about, you know, who's really coming out there to show who's good. But I mean, as far as, you know, everything goes in this division, I think light heavyweight's gonna be a pretty, you know, easy division. And you know, that's only because like nobody from super middleweight's moving up. So I think as far as this division goes, it just really depends on who's really gonna show out, you know, in this division. But yeah, as far as this matchup goes, yeah, this is a good matchup. I think Brusov, I think I've seen him fight like once or twice in the past, but he definitely has skills. He definitely comes out to fight. Only problem with him is that he tends to get tired early game. Well, no, he tends to get tired mid game, and you know, he tends to throw a lot of really undisciplined punches that are not connecting. And I think he only does that because he's trying to smother. And I think that's something that he's not seeing it until, you know, but the fight gets a lot more harder. But I think in terms of him facing a guy like Atif Oberlton, I think Oberlton will scale more on the boxing, and I think he'll start to hurt Brusov a lot faster when he starts boxing. In terms of how I see it with Brusov, his keys to victory is that he actually has to pressure Atif Oberlton. I think Oberlton, I think he's really, really good. I don't think anybody is really going to start hurting him in his career. I mean, he'll have some fights where it may look like he's going to get buzzed, but I think he has amazing punch resistance, has great defense on top of it. He doesn't really get hit as much compared to other guys in the division. But yeah, you know, light heavyweight is a very interesting division, and I think the list of champions that will be developed definitely look promising on the American end. As far as how I see it with you know, his opponent, I don't think his opponent is decent in the skill level to actually keep up, but it's gonna show. I think Atif, he's gonna do very good. I think he's gonna stop him late. I don't know if this is a 10-rounder, but if it is, you know, by all means, you know, this is a good fight. You know, this is, you know, a main event for both guys that have never headlined. So I think this is a good, you know, up and coming fight for either guy to put themselves on the big stage. So I think that's really like the biggest takeaway from it. So I'm definitely liking the move. I think if Atif wins, that puts him next to, you know, more title shot contention. And I think 175, it's going to be interesting to see the division shake up, you know, when, you know, the belts start to, you know, be, you know, how should I say, unified after, I'd probably say Bivol and Beterbiev fight. Obviously Beterbiev, he has to take care of his business with Anthony Yarde, so I think what Bivol should do, he should just wait for Beterbiev, and you know, they should fight each other. I'd probably say late, yeah, I'd probably say like early summer. Yeah, definitely early summer, because that'll give both guys enough time to get ready and get prepared. So I think that's a really, really good setup for him. So because of Bivol, if he stays active in his next fight, I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, he could, like, you know, he could fight like some guy right now just to stay busy, and then after that fight, he could just go ahead and, fight better beer, but I would say just to be safe, it would be better to just wait for Artur Beterbiev to finish his fight with Anthony Yard, and just be in camp for Artur Beterbiev, because at least that way you already have, you know, the style, you know, being ready for him. And you know, if you you know, don't want to, you know, stay active in between, you know, at least you're staying active for like a good couple months before you're getting into real focus for camp to fight Artur Beterbiev. So I don't know. Honestly, you know, it's gonna be interesting to see where 175 will be, you know, after Beterbiev fights Anthony Yard. But that's gonna be a very fun fight to watch. But yeah, as far as everything else goes, this fight is a very good fight. I think Atif is gonna stop him. I don't think Brusov has the power differential to hurt Atif Oberlton. I think he's very slow, and I think Atif Oberlton, he's a very, you know, sharpshooter type of fighter. Has a lot of power, very destructive southpaw. Definitely knows how to use his feet when he sees an opportunity fit, and it definitely shows in his fights. He's very pinpoint accurate, and he just has amazing ring IQ. So yeah, I mean, case in point, I think Atif, he's gonna get the victory, but it's not gonna be easy. I think with this fight, it's gonna show who's really more of a different fighter when it comes to just being in the pressure and in the moment. And I think Atif Oberlton, you know, he's gonna come out here guns blazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, that's just how I see it. I mean, I don't see this fight really going the distance. And I think Atif is gonna get the job done. I mean, the Brusov, if he beats him and he managed to do a good job, like, I'd be shocked. But yeah, either way, I think I already know how PBC is definitely rolling, and it looks like that Atif Oberlton, you know, he looks to be PBC's next up and coming guy for 175. But the problem is just like there's not a lot of guys in this division that are known on the how should I say, like, you know, but the American scene is just not big. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, 175 is not marketable for the, you know, American level talent. So I think it just depends, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know how this fight will go down in terms of how it starts, but I do know how, you know, how this fight is going to end, and I do believe that Atif Oberlton will knock this guy out. So either way, that's pretty much my prediction. Let me know what you guys think about this fight. You know, 24-year-old fighter going up against a 31-year-old. Yeah, let me just take a look at the vitals of either man. And yeah, you know, we'll definitely be about our way. But yeah, you know, this is a pretty good matchup. You have Atif Oberlton. He's 6'3", 73-inch arm reach, and he's 24 years old, southpaw, very destructive fighter. And then you got Artem Brusov. He's 6 feet. They don't talk about the arm reach and stuff, but yeah, I'd probably say he's like around there. But yeah, this is gonna be a really, really good fight, and I'm definitely looking forward to watching this. I'm gonna watch more tape of Artem Brusov, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I'll give like my post-fight thoughts of Michelle Rivera and Frank Martin in my podcast soon. So yeah, look, I'll definitely get that done for you guys, and yeah, that's pretty much it, man. So yeah, thank you guys very, very much, and salute to the mighty LDBC and TWC family, and I am out. Peace out and goodbye. Hold on. Alright, got it. Alright, thank you guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye.